Hi, I'm Jeff Durbin, pastor of Apologia Church and the head of endabortionnow.com. I am so excited to present to you what God has done over the last year through your prayers and your support, all that you've done to partner with us as a Christian church trying to equip other Christian churches globally to save lives at the abortion mill and to establish justice, immediate justice for these preborn children. Years ago when we started this ministry, we told you that we were a Christian church that wanted to make this about the gospel. We did not want to work with the pro-life industry who were trying to regulate the issue of abortion. We wanted to establish justice, to abolish this, to criminalize it, and to end it once and for all. When we first started, we told you that we wanted to raise churches up, to equip them completely for free. We wanted to educate them. We wanted to provide for them all the resources to go out and to save lives at the abortion mill. As of today, over 615 local churches have signed up. They have been equipped, they have been trained, they've gotten free resources. We haven't taken anything from these churches. We've wanted only to give to them. And through your support, we've been able to equip them and train them and give them all their resources to save lives completely for free. Over 615 churches, countless lives have been saved at this point. Thousands upon thousands of lives are being saved, and they continue to be saved on a regular basis because of what you did with us. You gave to this church to equip these churches, and now thousands of children are alive because of that. We knew that we needed to create a media ministry that was a platform that could communicate consistently on this issue of abortion from a consistent Christian perspective that worked towards the end, the criminalization and the abolition of abortion in our nation. We knew that we needed to speak with the gospel, demanding immediate justice to our legislators. We started a movement across the country of Christians going to the legislature and demanding immediate justice. That all has happened. And now we've been able to work with Christians across the country who are working with their legislators to criminalize the issue of abortion. Right now in the state of Arizona, we have a representative who is presenting a bill to criminalize, not regulate, to end the issue of abortion in the state of Arizona. Roe v. Wade is a court opinion. It does not have the force of law. It is not a law, and that is admitted now.
Number one, we don't know exactly what she will do, although the expectation is that she may very well move to overrule Roe. The only responsible response to that would be to pass legislation making Roe the law of the land. That's what I would do.
We needed to educate believers that Roe versus Wade is a court opinion, and states need to reject an unjust ruling by judges in the 1970s. We knew that we needed to actually approach this consistently in a way that was different than the pro-life industry has, where they're working towards regulation and not the ultimate criminalization of abortion. They call mothers and fathers who have abortions victims themselves. You'll never end abortion with that mindset, with that worldview. The pro-life industry refuses to call abortion murder, what Christians would call it. We've wanted to raise churches up to actually equip them to focus on this issue as Christians, not with neutrality, but with the gospel demanding immediate justice. We've been able to do that through your support. Over 615 local churches now, out saving thousands of lives. We have now established other media ministries. We, through your support, have actually given numerous churches their own media kit where they're actually going to be able to produce their own content, just like Apologia Studios. We've given them high-end cameras and recording equipment, sound equipment, tripods, lenses, so they can do what we're doing to broaden the reach of the voices of those within the Christian church who can speak to this issue with consistency as Christians for the end of abortion. We've been able to raise up churches in Ireland, Northern Ireland, in the Republic of Ireland, and in Scotland who are speaking to this issue as Christians in Ireland, in Australia, in New Zealand, in Canada. God has made this movement global, and it's happened because of your support with us. I want to speak to you from the heart here. We are not trying to create an industry. I long for the day when we shut all this down and don't ask for another penny to support these churches and to criminalize this issue. We are working as a Christian church to criminalize this and to establish justice and to save lives. You've helped us to do that, and you've helped us to do it in a way where we've been no burden to the churches. We've just helped them, equipped them. You did that. You supported us, you prayed, and right now we have legislators in Indiana, South Carolina, Texas, Oklahoma, and in Arizona who are going to be putting in bills to criminalize abortion, to resist Roe versus Wade, and to criminalize abortion at the state level. It's going to be happening here in Arizona. It's already being submitted. And all of that's happening because of the work of endabortionnow.com and other believers across the country who are trying to establish justice, true justice for these preborn children. Will you join us again in 2021? Of course, pray for us. Of course, please sign up at endabortionnow.com with your church. Save some lives with us. There's Christians all over the country that need you to join us. We need your help to save lives. But also, partner with us so we can equip more churches, develop more media ministries to speak to this issue in the public square together and to once and for all criminalize abortion in our nation. Help us to meet our matching donation for 2020. Help us through 2021 to save more lives and to end the slaughter of these innocent preborn children in the womb. When you give to endabortionnow.com, you're giving to equip local churches to save lives. That's all there is to it. Lives are being saved every single day across the country and around the world now because of believers just like you who gave. You are helping to raise churches up and you are saving lives. You're helping to establish media ministries like Apologia Studios that are speaking to this issue consistently, that are raising up Christians, that are helping to actually to criminalize the issue of abortion. You're helping us to actually train and equip Christians to do what we've been able to do across the country now. Christians have been able to talk to their legislators and demand immediate justice. Just think about this. 10 years ago, we weren't in a place that we are now, where we have legislators who are actually saying, end it. It's over, we're criminalizing this, we're abolishing it. Now we're here. Christians have been working so faithfully in this area, and you can partner with a ministry like Apologia through End Abortion Now to raise up churches, to bring the message of the gospel into conflict with abortion, and to bring the message of immediate justice to legislatures across the country like this one. It's happening in Arizona right now. We have people all over the country now who are in this. This is unprecedented in our time to see so many changes right on the line. And I just want to reiterate again, I am so looking forward to the day as a pastor where we never do another one of these videos except just to celebrate what God has done. We never ask for another penny. The pro-life industry is an industry. It's a business. When you give this to the church can work with the gospel to end this issue and never ask for another penny. Brothers and sisters, will you give? Help us to match our donation so we can fund all the work for 2021. Will you help us in this moment in time to work to the end of abortion as the Christian church? Help us to work in such a way that we end this, we don't regulate it, we criminalize it and establish justice for our preborn neighbors now. That's what's happening. So many churches, so many lives saved. Now, more media ministries than ours, able to speak to this with good quality content, with a consistent message, and working with the legislators to criminalize this issue in our country. Will you partner with a Christian church that makes this about the gospel, that makes this about ending abortion once and for all? We can celebrate together when we never ask for another penny from a Christian to end this issue, because it's ended. Go to endabortionnow.com, sign up with your church to join us in saving lives. Go to endabortionnow.com to give towards the work of 2021. All of your giving goes towards raising up churches, saving lives, creating media content and media ministries to speak to this issue, and to training churches to actually end this at the legislature. Join us for 2021, brothers and sisters. I'd be so grateful if you did.